know about you, but everywhere I go, I tell the world that my greatest honor in the world is being the second son of Irene B. West and Clifton West on the chocolate side of Sacramento, California, inseparable from Shiloh Baptist Church with Willie P. Cook, my pastor, and Deacon Hinton, and Sarah Ray, my vacation Bible school teacher. That's where I come from. And we had the Black Panther Party right next door in Oak Park, right there on 9th Avenue with Mark, Tima, and the others. Let's give it up for the Black Panther Party and their legacy in Bloomington. Oh yes, you don't have to agree with folks to know when they for real, they ain't fake, they ain't phony, they're willing to sacrifice for something bigger than them. That's an Ashford Simpson moment. Ain't nothing like the real thing. And then to acknowledge, and that's what we're here for. Not just these 10 years, we're here for the 400 years that we have been wrestling with what it means to be human in this strange land. How do you sing a song in a strange land? And let us not be deceived. There has never been a people who have been so chronically hated for 400 years, every day, every weekend, every month. That's what Trayvon Martin, that's what Sandra Bland, that's what Pee Wee Fight, that's what all those precious folk are talking about in terms of how they speak to us from the grave. But one thing did you notice? Did you notice when the families came up, when Sabrina stepped up? What did you see when Sabrina stepped up? You saw so much grace and dignity and power. You saw style. You saw a tradition working through her, because no matter what kind of hatred coming at us, we just keep dishing out love warriors every generation. Here they come. Here come Harriet Tubman. Here comes Frederick Douglass. Here come Ida B. Wells Barnett. Here come Malcolm X. Here come Marcus Garvey. Here come Martin Luther King Jr. Here come John Coltrane's Love Supreme. Here come Donny Hathaway. Someday we'll all be free, and we ain't even got to Stevie Wonder's Love and Need of Love yet. Oh, what a great people. What a world historical people, who in the face of that kind of hatred can teach the world so much about what love is and how to love. That's what the Caravan of Love of the Isley Brothers is all about. That's the love train of the OJs. And what we're talking about today is, how do we keep that love train flowing and moving as it shifts from the older generation to the next. I was sitting with my dear brother, distinguished Professor Greg Carr, and the others. Talking about John Henry Clark. Talking about W.B. Du Bois. Talking about Gwendolyn Brooks. Oh yes. Toni Morris. James Baldwin. These are not just names. These are human beings who decided in the face of oppression to hold on to their integrity, that in the face of overwhelming deception, to hold on to honesty, in the face of overwhelming assault, to hold on to decency, and in the face of repression, to be courageous. And this is something I want to say to the younger generation. This is very important, because in the last 40 or 50 years, we've had too many black leaders who has become too well adjusted to injustice. Yeah. They're too well adapted to indifference. Running around scared and intimidated and afraid and